Y'all going butt sixer?
Hello everyone. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Just doing a surprise stream. I'm not doing Not So Scared tonight, but I figured to go live while I'm here. Today we'll be joined a little bit later by a special guest, Mary Ellen, or T-Town Mary, as some of you guys know in chat. And for everyone wondering, my birthday was on Wednesday when I did a small stream from Universal. But I am here today, rocking it out with my birthday pin. While I'm just here for a few hours. I'm gonna leave when the park closes tonight, so it ought to be fun. AR Johns and Mr. Master, Alyssa and Aaliyah. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'll say it's a bit warm out today, but it's finally cooling down, which is nice. I know many of you guys want these. One of these days, they'll sell them, I swear. If there's money to be made, they will buy it. Well, they'll make it. My analogies are off for the day. Nice. I've not seen the trailer yet for Mary Poppins Returns. I probably should once I get around to it. I am doing great. Just been celebrating some downtime off and all that fun jazz. One of these days I'll actually buy a gyroscope, but I haven't yet. I will be doing, guys, sometime in early October, another night of Not So Scary, so expect that in the future. So I'll probably stream that as well, or I'll probably stream a bit later into the event so I can get stuff done. Actually, we have a marching band. The Magic Kingdom Band. I'll try to get us a view. Hello, Scott. Hello, Jacob and Jonathan.
Our principal trombone player, that's Jeff over here. We need a principal to keep these guys in line. Anyways, we've got a real treat for you right now, and Jim's gonna tell us about it. Hey, fellas, guess what? What? We found our world famous guest enjoy the rest of your day here at the Magic Kingdom. Thank you so much.
That was the Main Street Philharmonic. We'll possibly do the flag retrieval at 5:15. I'm not entirely sure we'll end up in the park. But I just wanted to say have a good night to Alea. Hello again to Jacob and Jonathan with our Johns. Hey Sam over at Expedition Theme Park. Hello there as well, Scott. I hope all of you guys are doing well. And Tark, I hope you are doing well as well, and I do understand, which is my pleasure, which is one of my pleasures to bring this to you guys who can't come up here to visit the parks. Hello, Neil. Well, they're playing Now It's the Time. I'm sure a lot of you guys might have noticed that since the last time we were here, the last time you guys might have been here, there used to be a rocket platform right where my finger is. They recently removed that. It's part of to open up this whole area and get ready for the future upgrades coming in. It's very interesting. You can actually see right up there where it was. The nice cutout. I'm thinking we're gonna go check out Tron first and then take a ride on the TTA. Nice, Earl. Which they're already doing wristband distributions for Not So Scary tonight, because tonight is again a party night. And we will not be here for the event tonight. So that is one thing I do need to stress. I'm sorry, Neil, but we are nowhere near the time of Rivers of Light, nor do I have the soundtrack on hand. Admittedly, guys, this is actually one of the lighter times I've gotten to the park in terms of the amount of gear that's on me. So what we're actually about to go do is we're gonna go head over and check out the latest for Tron. But I'll say it'll be also interesting soon once Tron construction really ramps up, because they actually will have to change the 4th time now. They'll actually have to change this ride layout over here. So the Tomorrowland Indy Speedway will be changed to accommodate Tron Light Cycle, the new coaster that they're building. Which, if I recall, the affected area will actually be right over here. We'll actually get to a slightly better spot to so I can point everything out. So I think once we're right over here, I'll
I do not want to do that.
Point it all out for y'all. So the change from here should be right over in this general vicinity, but right also in the back where you have the cast member right here, the spotter, in a spotter position per se. So this whole area back over here is actually going to be changed for Tron. So this ride will actually receive soon some well-deserved downtime, which is something that's been needed for quite a while. And if I recall, this part is also involved with it for the Tron coaster, which is why they're working on the Space Mountain ramp. And another update since last time is this is no longer a smoking area here in the Magic Kingdom. Something that I am, for the most part, grateful for. So you guys can start to see a bit of the bobcats in the background for the Tron coaster. Which I just want to see the sign. I'm a simple man of simple taste. Then from there we'll actually go head over to the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. I'm trying to remember where they put this Tron sign. So as you can see, you can start to see a lot more, like including lighting for the coaster, which there's the Tron sign. If I peaked the microphone, I do apologize for all of that. You can really start to see through the shrubbery, actually. And they're starting to get some cranes up too, which is very nice. Tron should be open by 2021. I will say the best thing that ever happened to the Magic Kingdom. Tron. what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna head over to the Tomorrowland Transit Authority and go on that. It was a fun little small stream. I know that this is just one of my impromptu streams. So we're gonna be heading now over to the TTA to go on that wonderful attraction. And I'll be honest, chat, we've done this numerous times in a day. Okay, so I'm getting some lag over here. There we go. Sorry about that lag real quick. And I do know I need to get a gimbal. One of these days I will. This whole area is going to be interesting once Tron is built. Because again, this whole area is going to be different. Especially right over here. This section is going away. So they're going to be doing their, as I mentioned earlier, 4th track modification, if I recall. So this will be interesting soon. And really, as I can say with my somewhat shaky cam, the only Tron thing in Tomorrowland right now is the colors of the light. Well, the black with the teal. So guys, it's time to go to the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. Sorry about it, folks. I can barely see my screen right now because of the glare from the sun. Note to self, don't wear reflective sunglasses. Or black jeans near the end of summer at Walt Disney World. Hopefully TTA does not have a line, but it might. Okay, it's like a walk-on. I see they're already set up for extended queue, or they just permanently keep the setup. Disney, you give me random out lag. What is up with this random lag? Hey guys, go. Maybe we will see him today. They have not replaced this in years. Again, I hope everyone's doing well today. I might actually do a small photo stream later. Which actually, what we'll do is wait for a moment. Hello. Again, sorry about the lag, everyone. I don't know what's going on today. It's like random drops.
Keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your car. Please supervise your children. Stay clear of the doors which will open and close Please step carefully onto the moving platform. Then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated throughout your journey, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your car. Please supervise your children. Stay clear of the doors which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your trip.
One?
Take this car right behind the car.
All right, thank you.
Welcome.
Just one moment, everyone.
Please supervise your children. Stay clear of the doors which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your trip. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida a sus niños. Gracias.
I'm just fixing up one of the annoyances of my camera.
For your safety, remain seated throughout your journey.
Oh, that doesn't want to fit anymore. Darn it.
And please supervise your children. Stay clear of the doors which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your trips.
Sit back, relax,
Here we go.
And enjoy your Grand Circle tour of Tomorrowland. Along the way, you can preview many of the exciting places you want to be sure to enjoy today while visiting this Land of Tomorrow. The people move Rover is the perfect vehicle for people watching. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know who you might see. Transit Authority proudly presents Progress City, Walt Disney's dream for an experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot, and many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized throughout Walt Disney World. Visit Mickey Star Traders, where you'll find the greatest goods from around the galaxy. That's right. It's not this world.
Neil, please do not spam chat.
Put the pedal to the metal and speed towards the checkered flag in your very own race car. Young or old, this is your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket. Outer space adventure and careening through the cosmos.
Control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Paging Mr. Morrow.
Just saying, it's probably not a smart idea to keep your sunglasses on in this room, so yeah, I see nothing other than my screen.
pilot your own spacecraft as you take a spin around the planet and ascend to otherworldly heights.
The old Skyway station. Very fun story there.
Inside this routine theater, 4 families welcome you into their homes of yesterday and today, starting way back at the turn of the 20th century. First presented at the New York World's Fair, this legendary circular theater celebrates the progress that has made our lives better. It's a perfect reminder that there's always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
There's a fun little cool thing about Carousel Progress you guys might actually like.
Space Rangers, this is Buzz Lightyear. Report to your star cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil Emperor's Earth.
As an honorary space ranger, you'll use your own personal laser cannon to save the entire galaxy. Monsters Incorporated, so drop in and join Mike Wazowski and all his pals at Monsters Incorporated Laugh Floor. Share the fun.
Yeah, very good. Keep it moving. We're on a tight schedule here.
There we go.
The Tomorrowland Transit Authority station, our grand
They're working on
tours
something over
coming to
here.
an end, but not to a stop, because this transportation system never stops. Thank you for joining us at the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Thank you for joining us.
Once we get off, I'll actually show you guys a little cool thing. Once we're off.
Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. And please keep your arms away from the doors and remain seated until the doors slide open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution.
There we go.
Stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep your arms away from the doors.
Thank you. Have a good one. So there's actually a little hidden area of Carousel of Progress. I will actually show it to you guys real quick. We won't be able to go far. But there's more into this building than you would think. A lot more. It's actually over here by the stage. Some little unknown Disney for you.
First presented at the New York World's Fair, this legendary circular theater celebrates the progress that has made our lives better. It's a perfect reminder that there's always a
Great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day.
starting way back at the turn of the
So one thing you guys might have always seen here is a walkway. Right alongside the tracks, you just have this normal nondescript walkway. This one, actually. So right here used to be the entrance to the AAA lounge that they actually had for Carousel of Progress.
starting way back at the turn of the 20th century.
What's now become more backstage was a lounge for AAA card members. So they could have gone in and had like a drink. But they haven't used it in quite a while. I think the last time they used it was around 2007. Which tells you how old, well, how long they haven't used it. And it's something that's been forgotten about for quite a while. I think we're gonna go head over to the Jungle Cruise area. Always a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. I think you guys might like that little hidden history of the park. I don't know why they stopped using it. I'll actually have to ask one of my friends on it, but I figure something so nondescript that many people don't notice. That is something interesting to point out. So you guys could tell people, hey, you know, such and such. You guys, actually, we're gonna go quick to visit our friend, Sunny Eclipse. And yes, I did release audio of Sunny Monday, which tomorrow, if everything pans out just right, should be very, very interesting. Shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream and wants to start, he follows his dream. We're getting there. We can go check out our man and my main man, Sunny Eclipse. Wow. That's an old sign. I did not expect to see that, especially with the attraction in Limbo. That's actually quite interesting. I did not expect that. I say chat. The background music seems a bit more noticeable today. Thank you. There we go. I honestly could just sit here for like an hour.
Thank you very much. What a crowd. You know, I recently heard the universe was expanding.
Guess it's time to loosen the old asteroid belt. Oh man, I'm on the roll.
Just joining me, I'm Sunny Eclipse, bringing you the sunny side of entertainment all the way from the planet Zork. Whoa! Can you guys bring this thing down a bit? Testing. Yeah, that's better, thanks. As I was saying, we're here at the Starlight Lounge doing our little show from opening to closing every day. And if you've been out there wondering where my backup vocals are coming from, frankly, so am I. They're invisible. I call them my space angels. I would never forget that fateful day, the first time the space angels came my way. I was playing a club on the red planet Mars, and after I'd sung my first opening bars, it was time for my backup to sing harmony, but they didn't show up. It was all up to me. I stopped the music. couldn't sing it alone, so I started to pack up and rock it back home. When suddenly I heard them, but no one was there. Those beautiful voices from out of thin air. They arrived just in time, invisibly absurd, as they saved my act. This is what I heard. Hello, space angels, so nice to hear you. Though I can't see you now, it's nice to be near you. You came when I needed you. From out of the blue, I had no knowledge until there was you. Outer space angels, my heavenly chorus. Whenever you sing with me, my fans all adore us. You ain't on my harmony. You're always on cue. Space angels just know what to do. Sometimes at night when I turn out the light and I'm scared and alone, I start singing a song, and then before long, I hear a familiar tone. Hello, space angels, so nice to hear you. Though I can't see you now, it's nice to be near you. You came when I needed you. From out of the blue, space angels just know what to do. Space angels will always come through. Space angels, I love you.
Yo, man.
Thank you, and thank you, girls. Hey, how about those space angels? Anybody out there celebrating a birthday today? Well, happy birthday to you. Any honeymooners in the audience? Hey, congratulations, you two. Now, listen to Sonny when I tell you I never knew the true meaning of happiness
Until I got married. But then it was too late.
Well, it's high time I told you a little something about myself. When I was just a little Zorky, I wanted nothing more than to
Unork.
get into intergalactic showbiz. Lucky for me, I was raised in the entertainment capital of my planet Zork, New York City. New York. It's my hometown. New York. It's upside down, and every single part of it is underground. 'Cause up above the surface, there's nothing around. You know, on my planet Zork, you know, in taxi tabs. Everybody's a comedian in this town. Now where you going, Mac? I ain't gonna all day. Hey, take me down to Uptown. I want to see that big green lady out there in the harbor. My mom!
What's up for that?
What's up for that?
Waste substation.
Waste substation. There's Carnegie Hall. The Dorval Astoria. St. Rickman's Cathedral. Swanson Mare Garden. The Tavern for the Green.
And then the liquor section. And that was the song to end on. Here's an extra earring. The pawn shop got it for a song. I've spent too much time listening to that audio. I think we're gonna head over now to Adventure and/or Frontierland. Just wondering, guys, is my microphone working? Can I get a mic check? 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, thank you. My last stream was apparently muted and I wanted to make sure that this one wasn't. Should be meeting up soon with Mary Ellen from T-Town Mary Ellen. I do not know where she is at this exact juncture in time. But we shall find out. I would say at this point, Stitch's Great Escape is never coming back. So they've opened up Magic Kingdom Bypass, well, Main Street Bypass, I should mean. Judging by all the bags. It's a nice view out tonight too. Again, everyone, we will not be here for the party tonight. That's going to be a future night. Stay tuned on my socials for more information. Once I know is when I'll start to advertise it.
It's time to take the party back to the sidewalk. Everyone, please, quickly make your way to the sidewalk, because right now, we're getting ready for our big finale. Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, quickly make your way to the sidewalk. Por favor, to the sidewalk. Gracias. So check it out, everyone. Were you wondering why we were asking you to take a selfie? Well, take a look at the screen right now and know this. We could not have had this amazing party without each and every one of you guys.
That's right.
Yo, we're so glad you decided to rock out with us here at the Magic Kingdom, and we hope that you guys are having the time of your life. I'll be honest again, there's like nothing left to say. Oh, we'll bring it this one more thing. Let's go. Were amazing. Give yourselves another round of applause. Thank you for rocking out with us. Ah, yeah. Now that's what it's all about. Bringing memories to last forever. And you did just that. But right now, everybody clap your hands. Come on. Everybody clap your hands. Hands in the air. Give it up, y'all. Give it up, y'all. Yeah. Let me know before I make the time. Make some noise! Happy birthday to each and every one of you! Now Magic Kingdom, we need your help one last time, so repeat after me. Let's go! Let me hear you say yeah! Say yeah! Say oh yeah! Say oh yeah! Ladies say ho! Say ho! Say ho ho ho! Let's get it! Yes, you guys know how to party! Check Dance and Celebration! You guys were great! Oh, and we're making another one. Don't forget to keep the party with you wherever you go today at the Magic Kingdom, because there's so much to do, so much to check out. In fact, can we get a suggestion for everyone, gang?
Yeah, I could do the cruise.
All of those are really cool, and they're waiting for each and every one of you guys. So almost everyone, everybody wave goodbye!
Bye now.
That's right, we got a rock and roll for ladies and gentlemen.
time. Let me hear you say, oh yeah. Wait a minute, we're at Disney. You can be louder. I said if you had a good time, say, oh yeah. Woo, there it is. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. See you later, little man. Take care, buddy. Bye, guys. See you soon. Ah, yes. Bye-bye, guys. Wow, this man is certainly incredible. I love it. Jam. Yeah, jam.
An impromptu show, guys. Well, that was very impromptu. Then over here is going to be the new Club 33. So this should be the new Club 33 lounge. Yep, this is the very nondescript marker of it. So that's going to be where the, I think it's $33,000 a year or $33,000 initial startup's going to be. I think we're gonna go do Swiss Family Robertson. Actually, I do not remember. Okay, so this is a Skipper Canteen area. I don't know, I thought it was an exit. But technically it is an exit, but...
That was much too close.
Again, just for everyone to remember, we will not be doing the party tonight. We're gonna go check out the Jungle Cruise's wait time. So they're posting at 35. We're gonna do a Swiss Family, I think.
Now, if you're running a little low on magic wishes and you're going to protect your carpet from higher or lower, riders in the front row should push up until down. To make the carpet sit forward or back, riders in the back row should
I was thinking about that. My guy back there.
Please stay to your left, everybody. Working the road. Stay to the left side of it. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Cinderella.
Ralphie, hang out over here.
Okay, there.
You've got
Better plan.
Here we go, chat. Here, let me just sneak by you. That's all right. So you might want to do this with no one on. Hey, Donna. Greetings from the Swiss Family Robertson. Just a little surprise stream I put together since my birthday was a few days ago. I decided to come into the park. Thank you, Donna. My birthday was Wednesday, so I'm actually rocking today a birthday pin. This is just a nice area to come to.
Fake dust. Gotta put fake dust in the power there. Horses still. I'm over real. Wait, is this for charging?
How's Honestly, Donna, I had a great time at Universal on Wednesday when I went over there and got a pin as well. I just have to go to SeaWorld now.
Look at her. I need a picture of what? The castle.
Oh, wow. The replica of, they were shipwrecks. So they built a house in the creek. But you guys can try to
Over here. Grand opening of Infinity Falls will be next Friday, or next Thursday, the 4th, if I recall. And here's a mythical fire extinguisher. You know, Infinity Falls will open up in, if I recall correctly, October 4th. I know that they recently soft opened. I haven't been over to SeaWorld since the media event last July-ish, I think was the last time I was there. No, last time I was there was for Kraken VR Unleashed, which they're doing away with the VR element due to low guest satisfaction, low ridership, and prolonged waits. There you guys go. Just have this view all day. You know, I'll also be honest, I don't remember a lot about what Infinity Falls is supposed to be. There's a pro reporter for you. I don't remember anything about the attraction. Now, I'm not trying to make DVC jokes. Yeah, I've been told you will get soaked. That's what I've been told. But I've not at all verified those claims. Thank you. I have to actually update my WordPress site. I haven't done it in a bit. So guys, I think we're gonna hit Starbucks quick to get some water. And then from there, go on a train ride. I think that's what our plan of attack are.
Okay, so I have the oil on the outside. Because I told Owen, don't tell me I was like, I don't tell him it was a safety hazard. I put the fish on the side.
I might just walk.
I think we should go on a train ride. I've not done the train in about 5 years. Wow, it's been that long.
Because you stay cool.
I'm just gonna check my messages real quick, see if anyone texted me. Okay. So we'll be meeting up with Mary Ellen soon.
I know, it's dead.
What?
The penguin's dead. Oh, now wait.
Coming here as a local, I rarely do things.
Why are you doing what?
So I think what we're going to do, chat, is I'm gonna go get my Starbucks drink. From there, we'll go to the train station. I'll send out a text message from Starbucks quick to Mary Ellen.
Like long.
Let's say.
That's quite an interesting system you have there. That's very nice.
This is to take photos, and this one's to live stream out on the internet.
Huh. That's a nice clamp. You have a device that.
Yeah, I bought this from like Amazon.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
Ulanzi. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, it's some third party.
Very good.
Yeah.
So is your power source separate for each unit? Or you have one?
I have my batteries. I have more batteries in my backpack for my camcorder, but for my phone, I'm actually running off of a 20,000 milliamp hour battery bank. Yeah.
That's more than the round thing I've seen.
Yeah. Those are only about 2,500.
Oh, I see.
I promised the company years ago I'll do a review on it, and I never got around to do it. And I managed to get a free unit from it.
Very cool.
So.
You're doing good work now. That's a nice system.
Yeah.
And it's not so huge or heavy. Some of the cameras I've seen are ungainly.
Yeah. I normally shoot my film camcorder is 2 pounds. Yeah. This is, I think, 1 pound in itself. I'll say though, luckily for you, you don't have to carry this thing around.
Yeah, well, it takes a few people to push it up and down the street. That's when I sit on top and play with my toys. I fibbed anyway.
I was about to say. I'll say, personally on an 88 key, I love the lower notes compared to the higher notes.
We have those.
Just
It's very loud. That's why I keep the top closed, because it's so loud.
Yeah, well, I would figure, since it's an upright.
That's a very good name you have there.
Thank you.
And now I stand up like this. And now I'm celebrating James because James is celebrating his birthday. And I just want you to help me sing happy birthday to James. I see another birthday out there. It looks like your name's probably not James.
Hey, Lori.
What is your name? Christy? Oh, what is your name? Ashley. Ashley and Christy. And James. Ashley, Christy, and James. And?
Allison.
Allison. Allison, Ashley, Christy, and James. Allison, Ashley, Christy, and James. I can't remember anymore.
I know that life.
Excellent, you did very
Thank
good.
you.
Bye, 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 bye.
I was about to say, I need to start practicing again.
Well, it's nice if you have one of those new Edison inventions with the headphones, because then your neighbors can't complain, or if you have a sleeping baby nearby, you won't wake them, or someone grandpa is sleeping.
I was about to say, I used to be a drummer, so I knew that pain.
Well, so you know what the garage is really for.
Yeah, and I also know when you lived in a two-family house, like you would hear the bottom neighbor at like midnight with the broom, knock it off. That was my grandmother when I was young.
Since I do finger exercises mostly at home and play my tunes here, what I hear is, just play a song for pity's sake. Just play a song.
Yeah.
Instead of doing this. Forever and ever and ever.
Yeah.
Just play a song.
Just play a song, will ya?
Yeah. Well, we've been teaching our mallard ducks a new routine. Let's see if they remember.
Yeah.
And because this is an acoustic piano, there's a wonderful heater in it. It keeps it very hot and dry inside.
Nice.
And, it's not even on right now because it's not moving. So.
Yeah. So the nice thing I love about these is how you can actually have the pressure sensitivity compared to the electronic ones. They're starting to bring them into the cheaper ends.
Oh yeah, they're velocity sensitive now.
Yeah.
Yamaha has some very nice keyboards. There's other brand names that I haven't tried yet, but I've heard about them.
Yeah, I just have. I already have some old like Yamaha electronic 88 key. So that's what I've been dealing with. It's just sitting in my room next to a MIDI keyboard. I've been trying my hand at doing actual composing.
Really?
Yeah.
So you have the gift of making up new music.
I just have a gift of trying to duplicate music for my video projects. It's not fun when I'm transcribing sheet music into a digital world.
I don't know much about that, except that I know there is an app for the desktop that will transform MIDI files into printed sheet music.
Yeah, I'm taking actual scanned sheet music and making it typeset, so I can actually work with inside my own audio programs.
That's over my head.
It's over my head too. It made one video project literally be 3 weeks into 6 months.
I just figured out what this is for. It's for the hot dogs, French fries, Cracker Jacks, and all the major food groups for that.
And then right here for your soda.
Right, soda. Yes. We're up here,
Yeah.
Reminds me of a song.
Up here is where you have the woman drenched in the moonlight singing.
Oh yes.
But then again, that would also work much better over at Grand Floridian with their piano.
Do you ever go over there to watch Wes?
I was actually over there today and he was playing.
Wonderful. Really great. Yeah. And if you're there in the afternoon, when he's on his breaks, you get to hear the orchestra and the mezzanine level orchestra.
Yeah, one time I was there, I walked in on Moon River.
And then you get, I don't know if they actually perform together or not, but you get this piano orchestra, and then the pianist goes home and you get to hear it. And you don't have to be staying there.
Yeah, no.
Or buy anything at the restaurant or anything.
Let's say, I'm a local, so.
Yeah, you do all these angles all right. Well, I give you a fresh telecast, but I don't have one right now.
Oh, I have the links for them. Yeah. They're indexed through Google, actually.
Wow, that's a very scary looking person. That's what somebody
So you gotta get help on those bass notes.
Yes, you're just gonna have to just be here every day forever now. Just right there.
Can I get involved with the union?
Oh, well, it's a right to work stated that word, that awful word. I don't know where you get this.
I know. How dare they?
You are a very sparkling, magical person. Wow. You have a beautiful face on your beautiful face. Have you seen the show? Here, look at this wonderful magic mirror here. There you are, inside the camera. Look at the beautiful face on your beautiful face. Look, it's wonderful. There you are. It's great, isn't it? That's great. So are you going to push it out to me? Pushing it? Let me open the top so you can hear it. Okay. I saw it at Epcot. Hey, I like your purple. That's very nice purple.
I am Mickey Mouse.
Yes, I like Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse, you know, is very good boss. Minnie Mouse is
She was horrendous. I didn't like the town today. We have like about 12 things going on here today, but all the younger ones got to say that all our moms went shopping together and they got this exact outfit and then they get to all the tricks. So now they're triplets. But we don't have
I'm jealous.
Well, you can't be jealous because you always have twins.
Well, it's nice to see you inside the piano, and I think you pushed very good notes on the piano. And I think you have to come back tomorrow and get the same notes. Okay?
I'm hiding behind
No, you're a Cheshire Cat. You vanished. You're a Cheshire Cat. You vanished. Be careful of this wound here. Finish it. That's where you mash your thumb. That's why I never use it. You know what? I have to go get a drink of water so I can play my last song. Well, I have to say goodbye for now, but I'm going to go get a drink of water and then I'll come right back.
So, have a good one.
You get to do your favorite thing twice today, and don't forget, your license on privilege to have dessert before your vegetables.
Yeah.
Oh, the mallards are here. Yeah. Oh, do you speak mallard?
That's such a beautiful piano. So have a good one. I want to say enjoy. My pleasure. Have a good one, Jim.
I wish you magical ones.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday. You
And
can
my
go in
chat
this
said,
door if
may
you
you
want."
inspire the younger generation to learn piano.
Well, I don't think I'm capable of taking credit for that. Their parents are amazing people, and so are their teachers.
Yeah. I want to say.
For a skateboard, and then my dad bought a piano instead, and so I had piano lessons.
I was saying I just became a drummer because I just wanted to in the school, so. And then that's how I just went through this cavalcade of music.
So the space between the beat attracted you.
Yeah.
The different texture of percussion.
It's funny, on my live streams, people will see my music library, and I have stuff dating back to, for vocal recordings, Cap Calloway. Back from the 1920s, so it's like, I grew up with all that.
Late 20s, 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
He was performing in the 50s. He was an amazing guy.
I would say he performed in the 80s, too.
That's right, I forgot.
BC the Blues Brothers as well. And then we just lost Aretha Franklin a few months ago.
I have a lot of catching up to do as far as getting more into the library.
Yeah.
I focused on piano players so much my library's deficient in vocalists.
Trust me, stay out of pop music.
My years are in the past.
Yeah, I hear you. Like, I'm only 24 now, but musically, my tastes are in the 80s. So, like, I grew up listening to, like, Oingo Boingo and Alice Cooper. Yeah. I'm a huge Danny Elfman nerd.
I recently heard something on the radio that I liked a lot, and I found out, I was told the other day, it was Led Zeppelin. This long, ridiculous title. It doesn't make any sense for the name.
Yeah.
But, they had such a different the space between everything they're doing on the drums. Look at this guy with this.
Yeah. I was about to say we should ask.
Who is this?
So I said, who should ask if he knows where Dorothy is?
He's got a rabbit tail.
Nice. Let's say, go get your order, man.
Okay, I'm gonna go drink some water.
Let's say, have a good night. Mary Ellen, if you want, once you get all your candy bags and whatnot, I'm gonna go run over to Starbucks to get a drink. We can meet at the train station up on the second floor.
You swim.
Or if you guys want to meet over by the Walt statue, we can do that as well. I'm just running into Starbucks to get a drink. One of the little known secrets about Starbucks here. Nice Bob Ross.
Thank you.
We'll just ask them if they've got any water available. If there is a greeter, let me ask them. Do you guys just have water?
I'm sorry?
Do you guys just have water?
Water?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go right there, where we're handing out the drinks,
Okay.
they can give you water.
Thank you. Okay, that works for me, Mary Ellen. Let's come over here.
James, gonna have a mocha.
Cherry.
Look at the one, brother.
Jessica, if I've been, I'm sorry, Trent's
Justin.
You want to send check?
Cherry, the Venti strawberry acai Starbucks refresh.
The greeter sent me over here. Just get a order.
Yeah, sure thing.
Thank you, boss.
With ice?
Yeah, if possible.
Got it. Cold bar. Thank you.
Can I just keep you on tap?
That's right.
Thank you, man.
Cherry, Venti, berry hibiscus Starbucks refresher.
Hey, sushi, yep. As always. Pro tip, if you just want to drink in there and don't want to pay, just ask for a order. You'll get it in like 2 minutes flat. I'm on my way to the Walt statue. I say, guys, and I know this was a little surprise post-birthday stream. Just so you know, Mary Ellen, I have a DSLR in my hands, a Pac-Man shirt on, and white sunglasses. No, sushi, I didn't. I just came in for a few hours. I have to buy a lens adapter for this camera. It runs, well, to be fair, I did bring just a polarizing filter. I'm only running a 58mm diameter lens here, where all my other lenses are 62 and up. So that's what I'm doing. This would be a really good time to set for Hocus Pocus. No, I don't have a wristband or a park ticket for tonight. Do-doom bum bum. We're just waiting for Mary Ellen, folks. A fun fact for you guys that I've been told. Actually, no, I will wait for a minute. Sushi or I just buy a night that doesn't. No, I had a really bad idea for it.
You look so funny just sitting here.
It's perfectly fine.
I'm so sorry.
It's perfectly fine.
It's so nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. Let me just.
I'm so sweaty. It's like.
That's perfectly fine. that's perfectly fine.
And my son goes, I think I'll go right Thunder Mountain because he doesn't want to be.
Yeah, I know that whole life. Well, listen, I've only been in the front half of the park.
Really?
Yeah. I've gone as far as the train station over by Tomorrowland. Over to Thunder Mountain, like
we went
over
to the
there.
train station over in Adventureland. That's it.
Yeah. I was just showing around Tomorrowland and like telling people where the old AAA lounge was for Carousel of Progress.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no.
And just give everyone.
I didn't know you went live, and I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, no, I went live at, I think, as per this now, almost 2 hours ago.
See, Soarin', I mean, it just takes forever.
I know.
To go to Soarin' and here.
I know.
And we stopped by Yacht Beach Club on the way.
There's going to be some fun changes coming up soon once they figure out all the kinks for security over there. They're going to finally fix it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, where you don't have to go through security twice.
Oh, good. Good, because we went through the back way and it wasn't too bad, but...
Yeah, but like when you try to go in from TTC, it's a nightmare.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because you get off, you go through security again.
But because we got on the monorail, we didn't have to go through security again.
Oh, they must start.
They fixed some of it.
Yeah, I know sometimes it varies. Because I can tell you how crazy I am. I actually went from TTC. I just walked to the Polynesian, had lunch, walked to the Grand Floridian, and then got the monorail to come over.
And just had to go security once when
you
were at the.
Just at Grand Floridian.
Oh, that's smart.
So I got lunch and walked.
we haven't gotten our bags. I don't even know where you get them.
For that, you go down Main Street bypass.
Okay.
So when you walked in, how they're directing everyone along the side of this side of the buildings, back behind there, that's where you get your bags.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to backtrack. But
yeah, no. If you want, we can go to Space Mountain or like TCI.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm about to say, because I've been just walking around.
Hi, chat. Oh, yeah, a lot of pictures.
Sushi. Oh, thank you, Donna, for the $20 super chat. I went to Universal on my birthday. That's what 2 hours of sleep.
I know, I don't know how you do it. We hardly have had any sleep, and I'm like dying. Although we took a late start today because we may be here till midnight.
I've been up since 5:30 in the morning. I didn't go to sleep until 1:30 in the morning.
Jeez. I don't know how you do that.
I'm crazy.
You are crazy. I'm not functional when that happens.
I say I'm somehow functional. Which way do you want to go? We can go. Okay, yeah. I'm doing a second party night, which is nice this year.
This one?
Oh, no, I'm not doing tonight.
Oh, a second.
Yeah,
Yes.
a second party night. I'm going with my sister again. It's her birthday present to me.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I had no idea what I want for my birthday, and I was like, do I really want to spend money out of pocket?
Well, exactly. That's what my son helped me pay for tickets for this for my birthday.
Nice. Happy belated birthday.
Well, it was in May.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, me too. I met Josh, Jenna.
I know they were streaming here last night and Epcot on Friday night.
I met them at Epcot Friday night. Got a group pic.
And that dastardly wall I hate. I hate the purple wall.
I know, and everybody wants to get the picture taken.
Then again, if you paint the wall orange, it would be an outrage.
It wouldn't fit in for sure. That's
Well,
Halloween.
It's very interesting, their theme that they want to do over here, because they're starting to widen out the footpath, which is why we've had the Rocket Plaza removed from right in front of Monsters. So they're going to widen out the footpath for that, luckily.
Good.
I was telling my stream earlier that they're going to be doing, I think it's the 4th track layout to TTA. They're going to be changing that.
Really? It's longer?
I think they're gonna make it shorter because it's gonna concede with Tron construction. It's just so much fun that's coming here. Then you have a lot more fun stuff coming to Epcot.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I knew about the Epcot stuff like before they announced it. I'm at a media event.
Insiders.
I'm at a media event. And one of my friends shows me their phone, I look at it, it's the entire layout for what they're doing up until 2023.
Wow!
It's like, why am I looking at this at a SeaWorld event?
I haven't changed it to my costume yet.
This is my costume.
I know, it looks good.
Yeah, until people start hearing me curse under my breath of, why again am I wearing all dark colors in the middle of Florida?
At me. I'm like,
you're wearing like...
a black shirt.
Yes, I'm wearing dark gray pants.
Yeah, well, you gotta be burning up.
With black shoes. Thank you. I'm so used to that at this point. Happy birthday! No, Sushi, they're not shortening TTA. They are shortening the Indy Speedway. That's their plan, to shorten Indy Speedway. Which hopefully also bring it up to be electric. There's so much stuff they want to do, it's not even funny.
I can't wait to read my son. You guys are about the same age.
Oh no, do you want me to do anything crazy?
You both like photography. Where's the...
It's over on this side. Because over here is for Astro Orbiter. But no, they're not shortening TTA. I can assure you of that.
That'd be hard to do.
If they shorten TTA, you can take out all your anger and frustration at me on Resort TV 1. Josh will love it. Just tell him it's from James. Next I'll get a text message from Josh.
James said...
To be fair, it's normal for me. I try to throw someone else under the bus all the time. I'm a horrible moderator when it comes to all this stuff. My rule is I don't mod anything I would do, which means I don't mod.
You don't have many mods.
No. I honestly don't. As long as it's like perfectly fine, I don't care. But like if it's something that ticks me off, then I care. Hey, we're in somewhat extended queue. Yay! Yeah, Sushi Speedway, no biggie. I don't recall. Last time I went on Speedway was a year ago and it started to rain.
Really?
Yeah.
A year ago?
It was the first night of Not So Scary.
I shouldn't be surprised that you haven't even been on Splash Mountain.
Well, I have to finish watching the source material. I literally have sitting on my hard drive that I found online an HD copy of Song of the South.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. Someone got a 1978 reissue print and had it scanned.
And you snagged it?
It's on like archive.org. If you know what to look up, you can find it. It's much better than that old VHS bootleg copy I was given years ago. I do recommend Space Mountain tonight. It is completely pitch black.
I've done the roller coasters. And I'm almost roller coaster down. The Rockin' roller coaster.
Come on, dude.
Oops, now I can't think of it.
I was saying
I'm sitting here trying to get out of it.
Rockin' roller coaster, Everest.
Yes, I did Everest.
The worst one for me the one day was I had a media event at SeaWorld 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm on a roller coaster.
Of course, Slinky Dog was like, you know,
I haven't been to Toy Story Land at all. There we go. I'll just go back to Starbucks and ask for another free order. Seriously, if people knew.
It's so crowded in Toy Story Land, you don't want to go.
Oh, trust me, I know.
It's awful.
That's why I've been purposely not going to Hollywood Studios. I haven't been to Hollywood Studios since January.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't been to Animal Kingdom since May, I think.
We went there the first day we got here.
I've been to Epcot like every weekend now.
I love Epcot. I would live there if I could.
I've been just hanging out in the Wonders of Life Pavilion. That's like a time capsule in itself.
Yeah.
But I even walked in the bathrooms and still like the push handle off the wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The tiling is still all purple. It's amazing what they have.
It's funny, I felt like I was breaking Disney law because when you're by England, between England and Canada, they had the gates open because they do the taste testing.
Yeah.
So it was a house.
Oh, they have that for special events. They normally use it during New Year's. I don't recall the name of it, but that's like a semi-permanent structure that's been there since God knows when.
Well, they let everybody, normal people, use the bathrooms, and the bathrooms are like coffee Taj Mahal.
Yeah, it's for the deep pockets.
I don't know what happened.
I think we're all number one Epcot. No. 2? Thank you. Let's see. It's been quite astounding, like all the stuff that they have planned. With Illuminations, the new one next year, only took 18, 19 years.
That's all I really know.
Yeah. I'll have to tell you some stuff off stream.
Yeah.
Because there was one day I was streaming on property just on like World Drive with my mother. My mother starts mentioning something. I was like, no, we haven't done anything like that. I haven't said anything on that. Like, once I knew exactly what it was, like, no.
We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your land surfing tour of Tomorrowland.
Yeah. It's like, and it's related to some of the stuff going on. Because like, I have to tell her, no, it's not been announced yet, it hasn't been leaked yet.
Visiting this land of tomorrow.
It's quite astounding though, what they just have planned.
It's the perfect vehicle for people watching. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know who you might see.
Last night we were doing like 10. It was.
Yeah. I think the last time I came anywhere near a holiday, like, was 4th of July, where I wanted to just like, oh god, the crowd. But I was smart. The firework video I have for 4th of July, I shot 2 years ago. And what I did was, I knew what time the show was, so I actually got to the Contemporary 3 hours early, walked up to the roof, and spent 3 hours on the roof. And I know just how to, I just walked from the 4th floor up, and then like 20 minutes before the show, I sent a message over to the boss for the set I'm with saying, that security block it off. Good thing I got here 3 hours ago. Because you need reservations to go up there unless you go up the stairs.
Presents Progress City, Walt Disney's dream for an experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot.
Ariel, my birthday was on Wednesday. Imagine when Disney wanted to build a city, then they realized that people would have votes over what goes on property.
But are they really building that hotel inside Star with the new stars?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right! It's out of this world! Oh boy!
So how does that work? Like they pull it out of the hotel?
it's like a cruise ship. It's like a cruise ship. It's all inclusive. So they're gonna have so much stuff designed for you to stay on in the resort.
Your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
And then the one in front of Epcot, that's rumored.
That's actually what's been rumored for Star Wars, but everyone's saying no.
And that makes sense.
Yeah, no.
They have to move all those markers.
Yeah. And then you have the stuff, potential resort over at where River Country was. I've talked about that one publicly because I know they are doing geotechnical borings there.
But that wouldn't be attached to Monorail, would it?
No.
It'd be like Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be an expansion of Wilderness Lodge for all we know. Welcome to Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
6. I didn't announce this at all. I just went live.
Well, that's why I didn't know you were live.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm not hearing from James, and I looked to see if you're live. Yep, he's live.
Yeah. I was gonna send you a text when I was at the Starbucks. And I was like, "Oh, you're in chat." This is great during Not So Scary. It's all dark, pitch black. It's perfect.
Really?
Yeah. Everything is dark. My on-ride photo's fantastic because I'm just sitting there all bug-eyed, holding onto my camera. Okay, I'm gonna go nap now. This is perfect for a nap.
Wait, this is our third park of the day, so...
Paging tomorrow.
When they did the backlot buses, the express transportation, I actually went through all 4 parks in one day.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Spokesman's doing that today.
I did Animal Kingdom to Epcot to Hollywood Studios to Magic Kingdom to Animal Kingdom.
Oh, really? Oh,
And that was when I filmed the Happily Ever After that took approximately 6 months to release. Seriously, I have stuff I filmed like 3 years ago, like Sunny Eclipse.
Are you secretly Sunny Eclipse on Instagram?
No, I'm not.
They liked something of mine, and I was like, I wonder if that's James.
No, that's not me. I couldn't do it in a straight face. Especially because I have Cal David the Voice as a friend of mine on Facebook. I can tell you, the messages I get on Facebook at times are fantastic. I'm friends with the creators of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and I talked to the film's composer since they have the Scare Zone now at Universal Studios, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna be down October 5th." I was like, "Cool." Next morning, I get a Facebook message request from the composer of the film saying, "I'm gonna be in Orlando right before Halloween." It's like, John, you didn't tell me this. And I already used up all my free tickets to Halloween Horror Nights. Now I have to pay.
Hey, yeah, thanks a lot. You can give it to you as a birthday present.
Hey, John! It's nice, so it's very cool out.
This is the coolest thing we've had.
Yeah.
For a different high-flying adventure, hop on board the Astro Orbiter.
I don't want to.
Spacecraft as you take a spin around the planet and ascend to otherworldly heights.
It's honestly funny, the stuff I was digging through my hard drive, I found all my CBS Apollo 11 coverage. I actually found a segment that they did at Disneyland from 1969 from Tomorrowland. And they did that, I think, around the time of the moon landing.
Starting way back at the turn of the 20th century.
I have something like 78 hours of CBS Apollo 11
First
coverage.
presented at the New York World's Fair.
I am that much of a space nerd.
Circular theater celebrates
I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's like, I'm a nerd so I have it, but if I release it, I'll get a letter from CBS saying, why do you have our copyrighted content on there? Because I know how you guys don't have a proper secure copyright licensing site. It's honestly amazing at times. Just the stuff you find online.
Calling all Space Rangers, this is Buzz Lightyear. Report to your star cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil Emperor's Zurg.
As an honorary Space Ranger, you'll use your own personal laser cannon to save the entire galaxy.
If you notice, we're playing You've Got a Friend in Me. And then we just have old windows from the old Delta Dream flight that they don't use anymore. I am that historian that no one wants.
I love your story.
It's just so random, though. Like,
I tagged you.
yeah, I still have yet to publicly say anything on that. Yeah, photo editing stuff. It's like just my whole life of I know how it is. Like I will just go off on something. And Sushi was there for this one I did one night. I went off on the why are their cameras $100,000? And more specifically, why am I looking at cameras that cost $100,000?
Exactly.
Yeah, I saw him on there. Was it a pleasure to have us aboard?
And have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Shining at the end of every day. Sushi's just a camera madness. About to say, this is actually a very light backpack today. I only have one camera.
The Tomorrowland Transit Authority people. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard.
I don't have my tripod or my camcorder. I have to go out to Best Buy this week and buy an 8TB hard drive. Because I'm only down to 50 gigs, so it's like I need to move a lot of stuff. So I can have at least enough for the next year and a half. Seriously, in 2 weekends, I literally shot in 2 Fridays, 2,000 photos.
It's not as good as
Please keep your hands and feet inside the car. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. Oh wait, wrong attraction. Have a good one. One day I promise I'll buy a gimbal. It's just called, I've been postponing upgrades to my computer and I'm starting to really feel it.
There's so many variables of a gimbal though.
Yeah.
Mine's not. Mine's 100.
I would say the stuff I've been looking at is like,
You'll be getting the high-end.
I would say, it's actually funny, the stuff I've been looking at. Do I want a gimbal or do I want a camera? Like a gimbal for 5 minutes, spend 3 hours looking at a $1,200 camera.
Right.
Because I found one that I really would want to do at a film with in the future, even outside the parks. But the downside is it will eat through data. If I film at my top tier quality, it will eat through data 5 times as fast. Yeah. At most, it'll do it 5 times as fast. But it would be 4K 60, which is nice. But it's like, do I really want to at this moment? It's like, I need to get a new computer first.
Yeah, you can talk about that.
Yeah. But with the... And this is the only time I'm getting political, so don't yell at me, chat. The tariffs are really going to make me feel it. Because I know a GPU, because I build my computers to be long-term spec-wise, like 6 years. So a new high-end GPU will cost me $1,200 or $1,300. Then if I buy a Core i7, that's another $500. Case is another $100. RAM's another $400. It's like, I would say since the park's starting to close, we loop around.
Okay, perfect.
Because if not, then they'll start checking for wristbands. And I don't have any of that color. I seriously just have a whole thing of wristbands. It's like I have on top of a Blu-ray.
Really?
I just have on top of a Blu-ray case my first Night of Not So Scary wristband I just slipped off my hand.
I was hoping a cast member would just give me a bag.
You can buy a bag if you want. All I can say is the best thing is to go trick-or-treating, like to really get candy like an hour before they close. That's when they're like, we need to start giving this stuff away. And the Oogie Boogie popcorn buckets are like 20 bucks. I know.
I'm gonna get that on the plane.
My sister and I bought 2.
Did you?
Yeah, I just have it literally. I have one sitting on my floor in its bag.
Aww.
It's next to my Lone Ranger pins. Because when they were doing the Lone Ranger screening, I actually was joking with them, you wouldn't give me a full bag of pins. About 5 minutes later, I have a full bag of pins. I actually got 2 of them. So I just have these Lone Ranger pins.
Wow. You could do a giveaway.
Yeah, anyone want Lone Ranger pins? They were from the park. They're just sitting in its original bag.
Put your hands up.
Just build a confetti gun. Just launch them. I think that would be the best thing to do. Yeah. But I also ideally don't want to be wristbanded or have them check me for a wristband.
How do they do that? How do they clear people out that don't have one?
They'll start with the attractions closing now, since it's past 6. And then literally when if you're on Main Street, all of the hub is cordoned off. They check for wristbands there. And then they will literally walk down and verify that everyone has a wristband on Main Street. Universal's almost as bad for Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights, the park closes at 5. The event starts at 6. But if you have a ticket, you have to go to holding areas and get scanned in for them.
Wow.
And then they hold you until 5:45. I'll say with those tickets, you guys are able to come in between like 4 and God knows what time.
I know, and our class has like 5, 4:30.
You want to say in chat? Yeah. I've done that on employee comp so many times.
That's awesome. I mean, that's nice.
Yeah. I'll say we can go around the Beauty and the Beast side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an unspoken rule that they have.
That's really nice.
I was gonna say though, but if you've been around as long as I have, you figure out some sort of way through.
I told my son, his name's Nick, I said, James knows all the scoop because he's been around a lot.
There was one day at Universal, I was filming on a tripod in a walkway at City Walk. Security came up to me and told me to put my tripod away because I couldn't use it because it was a walkway. Because it was like 11 o'clock at night. So what I did was I wanted just to film for 5 minutes. So I talked to security for 5 minutes. I got the stuff I wanted.
That is hilarious. This is cheap. Well, we went to Animal Kingdom that first day we were here. We've been up since 4 a.m. And it was so freaking hot. There's nowhere to get in air conditioning. So we went to Festival of Lights, and I knew better than to stream or film or anything on that, right?
Yeah.
Get copyrighted or get in trouble from.
Yeah. Honestly, my whole philosophy is I don't care about copyright. whatever happens, I'll just take it naturally.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's not like I'm monetized.
yeah, just give me one moment. Ariel, just let you know, because the park technically closed at 6 o'clock, we're walking around the park to make a slow creep to the front.
We have a plan.
We have a kid-tested mother-proof plan.
Method to our madness.
About to say, technically, they start pushing people out at this hour.
What are these people waiting for?
This is a trick-or-treat area. Have a good one. I hear it's very spooky. Thank you. I'm too scared for not so scary.
I don't blame you.
People saw me in the Halloween Horror Nights houses. My whole thing is, whenever someone tries to come up and scare me, I just tell them, yeah, everyone's a critic. Somehow I'm not banned for the stuff I said. Yeah. You have Partial here, Ariel's Grotto, and then you have Under the Sea, Voyage of the Little Mermaid, which is almost as bad as Universal's The Toothsome Chocolate Emporium Savory Feast Kitchen. With Dr. Penelope something toothsome. I'm sorry, Dr. Professor Penelope something toothsome. If anything, I can criticize the parks all day. Have you guys done Hall of Presidents yet?
We did last night because we were so freaking hot. We were like, let's just go hop in there. We should get ready to start.
I will say it's definitely a different feel when you know security's in there now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when the show's going on, if you look at the entrance and exit, there's security just standing there. And that was partial due to the incident they had in December of last year with the guy shouting.
Well, okay, that's funny you say that because Trump started talking and this woman started clapping. And we're like, what is she doing? And we weren't sure if she was mad or she was happy or we didn't know what she was doing. So he talks a little more and she claps again. And the theaters are looking at her like, what are you doing? And then she started having a conversation with some guy when she was getting off, so she had a reason, but I couldn't hear what she said. I don't know that she was happy about it. I don't know.
Yeah, that incident in December when the guy was screaming out that they had to stop the ride. Lo and behold, I got a text from my aunt. Yeah, I was on that one. It's like, really?
And then they escorted him out?
I think so. But I know they recently had a whole flag thing, which I actually wrote up a whole statement idea for it. My whole statement, but it was so long and drawn out that I was like, I just never bothered posting it. Ariel. So, the most familiar sign in the park, the carousel under Scrim.
You know, I've never seen that part of it.
Well,
It used to be open.
They've been working on it for, I think in March they had the Scrim up as well. Because they're also getting the castle lights up soon, so they have everyone's favorite crane back, which I think the crane has a Twitter account.
No.
Yes, I think so. Because that's the way that people roll. The parks have weirdo Twitter accounts. Then again, during Hurricane Florence, a flag had a Twitter account, so.
Oh my God. Was it always this hot this time of year?
Yeah. It's worse earlier, and it's worse in the middle of summer.
Can't imagine.
It's like starting this week, we'll finally start to see nights below 70.
In Oklahoma, it was already turning 60, 70, and I'm like, oh, cool. It's going to be a little better. No.
Yeah, and it's funny, when I'm up in New Jersey in the middle of winter, I'll send my mom a message. She'll ask me what's the weather, oh, I'll tell her, 6 degrees outside. And my window's open.
Oh my God. You embrace that while you're there.
My whole apartment was in a climate controlled building, the entire building's 70 degrees. You walk in my apartment, it's 60 degrees.
Yeah.
The one ride I will never wait in line for.
But
Peter Pan's Flight.
It takes like that. As soon as you sit down, it's done.
Yeah. The morning of Hurricane Charlie, they had an hour line for Peter Pan's Flight.
Will it be that crowded tonight?
No. If anything, the event cap for this is like 1/5 or something like that of the day.
We haven't done as much here as we have the other products.
Yeah.
Knowing that we'll be here tonight.
Yeah. Especially most of the stuff is really, really walk on. I think at most the way that you'll like one nice thing is too, and not in PhilharMagic, they don't run PhilharMagic, but it's just a little hangout zone that you can go walk in and they will play the old school Halloween cartoons in there, which might as well get a twofer.
Right.
It's like walk into free air conditioning.
Yes.
Hey, let's get Small
I
World
like
over
that.
with.
That was some world's most annoying audio mix I did. I once did an audio mix of It's a Small World, and I literally purposely took a video of mine and timed out how long you're stuck in the White Room. So I just literally have a copy around there floating around that. It's like the White Room simulator. Which I have to redo that.
Funny. Did you do Magical Monday? Oh, you're doing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Magical Monday?
I think tomorrow, because I really have no idea what exactly I'm going to release, I might dig up one of my old mixes that I did of Horizons. I also have somewhere floating around a custom 5.1 mix I did of Spaceship Earth with Jeremy Irons. Honestly, the version I prefer.
Okay, I don't understand. Oh, wait.
Back right there.
I thought he was talking to the kids, and I was like, oh, say hi.
So guys, hope you guys are enjoying all this lovely banter.
Oh, my. Yeah, sorry, Chad.
So I'm sure they're very interested in the conversation though.
Okay, he's looking for me, so I'll tell him to walk this way.
Just find an idiot with the DSLR and a phone on his hand.
No. For him, that would seem normal.
Find the idiot with the white sunglasses. Here, Chad, I'll give you guys a nice view of the Haunted Mansion. Thank you, Nightbot. Hey, like what you see? Want to stay in the loop for latest? Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and enable the bell icon for the latest. I need to fix the timing of that thing. I have it go
You
off.
should have done it for your birthday. If you really want to see something, so you can donate to my birthday.
If you want to see some idiot stay in a restroom while they do sweep,
Oh, yes.
they do check the restroom.
Oh. Hey, they filled up the water.
Yeah. That to say, if there's anything we are really good at down here, it's the hard ticket events.
Yeah, well. And now you said that it starts beeping up, right? Sunday, Tuesday, Friday?
I think so. I think tonight is the first night of Hocus Pocus with 4 shows.
Oh.
I think. Today's Sunday, so it would make sense. Off stream, I'll check for you. Well, that's...
Too long.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can tell you, I have books on my hard drive which are fantastic about the parks. But I know most people, they have like the park goer's guide or like whatever TripAdvisor guide is published this year. The only one that I explicitly sought out to buy was a book called The Dark Side of Disney from a few years ago.
Really?
Which is basically about all the debauchery you could do at the time. It is not a family-friendly book, to say the least.
My son goes, hey, I just Googled all the accidents in the Disney parks. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to know. I said, well, none of them has to do with the ride. It's somebody who has a heart attack.
Yeah, I know that one. There was a point when I would fly like once or twice a month. I would like just subconsciously, before I go to sleep, like a week before my flight, you check my history, there's Wikipedia on plane crashes.
Oh my gosh, does that make you nervous?
No. No, they're getting the smoke effect ready. Shockingly, this is actually supposed to be doing it.
Okay, good, because that would be bad.
Yeah, no. If it was actual smoke, it would be black.
Well, you're right.
She's with some crazy guy. Hello, Joshua. Just so everyone knows, I'm not staying for the party. I did not buy a wristband. That's going to be sometime later in the month.
Well, I'll let you guys know how it goes.
I'm doing it early in the month because I know Josh has one more. Hey, Julia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was.
All I know is I'm crazy enough to buy the first night. I've done the first night now 3 years in a row.
Really?
And I get almost everything I want filmed in that time. Like this year, I'll have to probably pick up residuals. Last year, I had to pick up residuals. But if it's anything like Halloween Horror Nights, in like 2 hours, I will film for 90 minutes straight. I filmed one scare zone there a half hour straight.
Really?
That one's gonna have to put up another lovely waiver about graphic language.
Oh.
Because it's with Chucky.
Oh.
My plus size, the guy didn't say that I was more demented than he was, so.
Waiting for you. We're walking towards Thunder Mountain. So now he's by the castle. Meet me by...
I said we can go back through there, through Liberty Square. Yeah.
There? Okay, we're coming back. Go, just stay there. Stay right where you are. All right, bye. Don't move.
Don't anyone move. A fuse is out. That's going to be great this year. Gaylord Palms, how they have their like annual ice event. They're doing A Christmas Story.
Really?
Yeah. And that was a vlog I've never released when I covered that media event. I had a media event 12 hours before it. So I have like just video of me at 7:25 in the morning, like really, really dead tired.
Yeah, I bet.
And I only woke up 40 minutes later. Woke up 40 minutes later, did a whole day of press stuff. It was like... I'm sure. So go to the same chat. I'm just gonna buy another
When are
ticket.
you going to start doing your merch?
One of these days, once I actually figure out exactly what I want to do. I have such bad problem with indecision. It's like, I want to go a lot more the cyberpunk route from all my stuff. Which, if you know, like, I have, like, the very dystopian wallpaper.
Yeah.
Which, it's worse, my WDW Magic Forum account. My occupation is actually record keeper at the Ministry of Truth. And my bio is just a whole quote about how information can be brought out of you by torture. By torture, sheer coincidence. I have a very dystopian outlook.
Okay, earlier I came by here and the Muppets were up there.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
Give me 1 second, chat. Yeah. There's over by that area, if you look on the left side of the building, that's the way that I filmed the fireworks shows.
Wow.
Yeah. Straight on view. I've only ever shown a group of people the photos and pulled them within 24 hours. Because I don't want anything from that known.
Right, right.
And you can tell they're starting to get the wristband areas set up.
Is that what this rope is?
Yeah. Which, it's fine, I'm going to be out at 7 o'clock. I didn't buy a ticket. And if I want to buy a ticket, I can go to Ghost Relations.
That's right.
And spend a whopping, I think it's $99 today.
Oh, the day
I think. I advance buy, but it depends on my advance buy. There's been times I advance bought like 5 minutes before on my phone.
Can you get a discount though because you're a Florida resident?
I get a discount because I'm a pass holder,
Okay.
but that's only if I call. It's annoying.
Because mine was like 93 and I'm neither.
Yeah, like when you're a pass holder, it's DVC pricing.
Okay.
Which, fun fact, because I'm a nerd one day and came here 2 hours before park closed and was talking to one of the show techs, for Hocus Pocus, the candelabras they have set up that they don't have in their hand are actually all wired.
Really?
Yes. There's a form in lighting called DMX that's just to do synchronized lighting throughout.
Okay, see, you got to save this for my son because he would love hearing all this. He works for Microsoft and he's just a geek when it comes to that.
I don't know.
He loves Apple, but he works at Microsoft.
A friend of mine works in the headquarters in Cupertino for Apple.
Where?
For Apple. I have a friend.
Well, my other son used to work for Apple, so, you know.
I have a friend in corporate in Apple.
He may switch to Apple, but right now he's...
And here we have the majestic cast members getting ready for wristbands.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
And what are these people doing hanging out up here for the show?
I don't know. That or look pretty like I would do.
There's my son.
People ask, can I buy a ticket here? A guy asked one day about, like, is this closed? And then asked what they were doing. I was standing next to a show tech. I started explaining, and show tech just like, okay, thank you. It just left.
Nick, this is James. James.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. Where'd you guys go before?
We
TTA and then just walked.
Came around. Wait, walking towards you. Poor
Well,
James doesn't have a wristband.
I didn't want to spend the money.
If we weren't here, once every 3 years.
Yeah, no,
It would be easy to say.
I can hear ya. It's
Those are different lights though.
yeah, but they're still wired in. I was letting her know like about all the wonderful lights they have. Like if you see the candelabras that they have here, they're basically DMX.
Oh, I see it right there.
Yeah, they're all wired. The only RF ones are in the actual dancer's hand.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah,
There's-
I was staring at it. I was like, what is that netting? And I realized it's all lights.
Oh, they started doing all the Christmas lighting.
Oh, this is Christmas lighting.
The netting's all the Christmas lighting.
Oh.
Yeah. Then they bring this out for all the shows, which all I could say is their Christmas show's horrible. I'm standing there the first time. I think it was streaming or filming it, and the song just comes on about text messaging and social media.
What?
Yeah. I have to send you in a link. Just that segment. I know that they're covering a song, but it's like, really?
Which Christmas party did we go to?
We went to the Very Merry Christmas party.
But I don't
There's only one, right?
Yeah.
We didn't really hang out over here much.
Well, we jumped on every ride we could because it was so...
Yeah. Which I do apologize for Christmas when I start releasing my Grinchmas stuff. When I film my multi-angles of that show, I will cycle that show 5 times in a day. Look, I'm back.
He does so much. But look at his camera.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I have a Canon T4i at home that my aunt gave me.
Yes.
What model is
This is a D3200 with a broken lens.
Yeah, I have a 3100 in my backpack. I got it for like $145 because the viewfinder
Nice.
was broken. So, well, not broken, it's cracked.
Yeah.
Obviously, doesn't affect
Discounts when it's
I was gonna say,
Well, I mean, it's like a pawn shop.
you would love my gear bag
Oh,
if I ever did a proper video on it.
Yeah, I mean, just this setup alone, even with the 3200,
Yeah, he's streaming still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It's worth, like, I have it going to, like how Josh has the multiple battery banks. I just go the other method.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, this is...
Nick goes, why is everybody getting, you know, the
$30.
Oh, those.
the fuel rod when you can get one of those?
Yeah.
And
I'll be honest, the way I got my fuel rod was like the most spectacular way. I do a lot of theme park reporting on Side First Sight, so I wrote them an email saying, hey, I want to do a review of this. So they sent me a code.
That's the way to do
oh
it.
my
For a
gosh,
free one.
James, you know how to think of all the angles. One day it was near close, or you came in or close, or whatever you were saying, and he wanted to take a film of something, so he talked to the cast members.
It was at Universal City Walk. I was trying to film the entrance from over by the NBC Cafe, and the security comes over like, you can't have your tripod out because it's a walkway. So I was talking to security for 5 minutes getting what I need.
Yeah, just stall them.
Yeah!
Yeah, no.
This is
That's
smart.
awesome.
You
Social
see,
engineering.
James got a button. I want a button.
You can go to any of the gift shops, really.
Really?
There was one day I was...
Say what? I don't want a happy birthday one.
They have other ones, like I'm celebrating. There was one day they had pins over by Mark Twain.
Well, that's what
Over at the boat.
Kenny,
Yeah.
Traveler one.
Oh, over at the boat dock, they just had pins sitting out one day.
That's what I
So I just went and grabbed one of each pin. So I just have that sitting in a
They're
box.
not there all the time.
I don't know.
I'm gonna check it out.
I honestly don't know. I don't think.
Take you out at a certain point.
Yeah, like around 7.
These cast members sitting around are gonna be looking at people.
Yeah. See, they also change it by colors. Yeah, they're essentially bouncers.
Disney bouncers.
Yeah.
What time is
It-
it? Oh, 6:39.
If there is one thing they do know how to do well, it is hard ticket events.
Yeah, they manage people really well somehow. For how many there are, especially.
Will you take a picture of James and I?
Yeah. It's about to do it.
Yeah. Before they tell us.
Yeah, we're talking about James.
Anywhere, which I see they are doing 4 shows of Hocus Pocus, which means it should be 7:40, 8:35, 10:30, and midnight.
You guys want to get down in here?
Yeah, we can do that.
Get a good angle of the castle.
If you saw the documents I have, it's quite funny.
Well, yeah, and you didn't tell me any of the secrets, but we can't
Well-
chat here.
So, we'll let them take their quick photo.
Yeah, they got a whole situation.
And actually, while they do that, I'll get a photo I've been trying to get for like 5 years. Then I see we have a Dr. Facilier with his friends on the other side.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks. It's like you know what you're doing.
Well, it's been a couple years now after I started doing photography.
He does have his Instagram page, but it's kind of gone to the wayside since he moved to
Well, it
Dallas.
was of our hometowns.
Give us a chat. Ariel, we're not. Mary Ellen's going to, unless someone wants to donate $100. No, I'm doing it on another night. Because anyway, YouTube takes 30 off of that, 30% off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the fun.
Well, I'll chip in the other part if they do it.
No,
Whatever
because
YouTube doesn't do.
I've been up since 5:30, so
Oh, that's right.
I don't have any of my
He
stuff
never
anyway.
sleeps. You'll do the oddest streams like it.
There was one day Disney was going to live stream at like 6:50 in the morning, so I go live at midnight saying, "Let's wait till a live stream."
Anyone who waits for that's dedicated.
Well, and he'll sit there and just tweak his photos and stuff.
Yeah.
Watch him tweak his
And then, like, usually 20 minutes after the event, new upload on your channel. It's still working.
Use Lightroom.
Yeah. I use Lightroom, Capture One. I use so many other ones. Kohler, AC/DC, which I just find hysterical.
Yeah, I'm not even familiar with that one.
I have Adobe Photoshop, like all that.
Yeah, they have that Creative Cloud.
I have, like, GigaPan soft. I have software to do panoramics for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I'm just too lazy to put all that in.
And he has so many other things going on. He's filming this and he's streaming that. And he's going to school and
Yeah.
So
it's funny, my photo backlog, like you've seen it, I'm up to something like 107,000 photos.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This is about 90,000 exposures on itself.
So right now, is this just mounting it, or do you have?
This is just mounting.
Okay.
I'm too cheap to buy a hot mount.
But this is charging it.
Yeah, it's charging it.
In the
I do have a backup fuel rod with me.
Do you?
Actually, it's in my one bag. And I've had that now for 3 years. I'm sorry, Fuel Rod, if you're watching. I never published that review. Because I was going to actually tear them apart for it.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
I was actually going to tear them apart for it.
Really?
Which, if you find an airport that has these, they're only 20 bucks.
Yeah, I bought one on Amazon for like 10. I mean, the battery didn't last as long.
And here they're 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually contractually obligated that they can't mention that they're at Disney. Because I asked them if I can do that. Yeah. So I asked them if I can do that. I have such fun things. Actually, give me one second. I'm going to wrap up my stream real quick. Hey guys, thank you all for joining. I'm just going to wrap it up real quick because the park's going to close in a few and we're going to need to start pushing our way out forward. So thank you everyone for joining on this very short stream. I'll probably come back a little bit later doing a photo stream once I get back home. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you for the donations. And thank you for Mary Ellen and her son for hanging out with us. So thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great evening. Maybe I'll see you guys around a little bit later. Have a good one.